All right, party people. I've been trying to get on for a half hour. That's why I'm looking all sweaty. I'm like, goodness gracious. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Trying to get on and doing it. Oh my goodness. All right, let me turn this down. All right, what's going on? Yeah, good evening, good evening. Look, y'all see I'm in a different location, different jacked up lighting and all of that. Supposed to been doing it on my computer, and then all of a sudden it decides it needs to do an update. I'm like, okay, this shouldn't take too long. Goes to 100%, and then it says, oh, we got to keep going some more, and your computer's going to restart several times. Then my backup laptop, I couldn't get that going. Oh man, let me see here. I got to try to get my angle right. Okay, so I need to move the chair. And y'all know how I am. I get all particular with my video. So I didn't get a chance to get anything squared away. So I just ran upstairs to my backup office and here we go. So all right, maybe the lighting's better there. What's going on? LaDonna, what's going on? Okay, Amanda, up there in Phyllis. All right. Um, so I'm trying to look at the camera, see myself, all of that. Got me playing on the other phone so I can chat with y'all and everything. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do this. And I'm not gonna be on too long, but I'm thinking I might have to y'all forgive me for this because I think I need to switch my camera around because my camera is on this side, and I think hold on. There, all right, there we go. Now I can do it. There's the wife. There's the wife. Yeah, okay, I feel better now. All right. Um, y'all see the topic, y'all, the subject line, whatever you want to call it. Whew, all right, got some paper towel. I told you I was sweating, y'all. I've been running around on different computers and everything, and it's like it just everything just died on me. Everything died on me. Um, I'm just starting, man, just starting. Okay, yeah, I'm just starting. All right, so I'm gonna play something so y'all can hear from Instagram. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you've heard this. What's up, Shannon? Um, so if you follow me on Instagram, you heard this, and backup office, yeah, yeah. The wife wants this to be. I got to make this my main office. I'm down in the living room, so I got to move everything upstairs. I'm getting there, baby. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And stuff. So, yeah, I'm doing good. All right. Just want to give everybody a shout out. Yeah, the title. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hood Rich Notaries. Uh huh. Now, I'm going to play something for y'all. Y'all just listen to it. Okay. Y'all just listen to it. And then we're going to discuss this. All right. So I'm going to have to shut this off and go over to my Instagram.
It's on TikTok.
I had to turn my volume up. All right, here we go again.
Why are there so many loan signing agents on TikTok talking about how they make six figures? Because they are offered up to 35% of the sale on the same course they took to turn around and then sell that same course to you. There's nothing wrong with affiliate marketing at all. But are they telling you they can make upwards of $200 each time they sell you a course? Let's say one of these agents brings in just 20 course sales per month after promoting a video for just $50. That's around $7,000. You don't have to do many loan signings to tip the scales into making six figures after that, right? The National Notary Association actually ran a real poll, and only about 3% or less of loan signing agents actually make six figures. It's okay if you want to make money. We all do. I know I do. But please, when you choose mentors, make sure they have your best interest at heart. Why are there...
Now, y'all was able to hear that? Let me know if y'all was able to hear that clearly. Let me know if y'all was able to hear that. I think y'all should have been able to hear that. Let me know if y'all heard that clearly. Just type, okay. All right, Donna said, yep. So, all right, good. Y'all heard that. So what does that mean? And y'all know I'm gonna just be Griff here. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. All that did was just confirm what I've been saying. All that did was just confirm what I've been saying. All that did was confirm what I've been saying the whole daggone time I've been out here. Okay? Good question. The reason why I'm saying hood rich, now I'm not saying hood rich from just from the black perspective, because I know that's what a lot of people are thinking. I'm saying hood rich from the standpoint of people in their own communities or neighborhoods are trying to act like they're rich when they're not. They're trying to act like they're balling when they're not. So people, you don't have to be in the hood doing that, but you can be in suburbia, you can be upper echelon, you could be somewhere everywhere faking the funk as if you are a baller and a shot caller when you aren't. There are a lot of people who are doing that. So the question becomes, if only 3% or less of the people out there are at $100,000 as signing agents, and they're trying to teach you, trying to coach you, mentor you, train you, how can they take you to six figures if they aren't six figures? That's, as you say, correct. That's what I'm getting to, and that's what I've been saying. So I'm sure some people are gonna think that I'm trying to throw shade, but nah. If y'all go out there, there's a video I did about are we making a 1%? Because and it's a 5-minute video that I did called it's something about are we making a 1%? And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you don't train people correctly or you give them incorrect information that is not applicable to where they're at, that means they're not going to be successful. So only a small percentage of the people who take training from whoever will be successful, because the majority of the people who are doing it can't really implement what you're trying to teach them. That's where the problem comes in at. So you got people training folk, telling them to do things that they're not allowed legally to do in their state, that they are not allowed to do per the NNA. And they get blacklisted and all of that, or they just don't get selected. And sometimes you don't get blacklisted, sometimes they just don't select you. And now and then there's only a small percentage of people who really are making money. Small percentage. So that's what I'm talking about when I say how are we making a 1%? And I believe that's what's going on in this realm, that there are people that really are making a 1% because only a select group of people are able. I'm trying to find that video. It's crazy. I be doing videos and then I can't remember the names of them and all of that and stuff. And not too many people looked at that video, be honest with you, about 900 and some. But yeah, I will find it. And I meant to see, that's where I got thrown off, because all of the what's that stuff? The all my computer and all of that stuff was jacked up. So it just messed everything up that I was doing. And I wish I could find it. I know the thumbnail when I see it. But the main thing is, are we making a 1%? We're making it difficult for people to be successful. And please forgive me for not looking up at y'all. Because we're sitting here telling people, you know, to do things that they really shouldn't be doing. And that becomes a problem. And then they're not, there it is. There it is. I found it. Right there, called Let's Not Create a 1% Notary Club. So, all right, let me copy the link. Let me, that's the video called Let's Not Create a 1% Notary Industry, a 1% Notary Club in the notary industry. And that's what I believe that's going on, is that people are sitting here, and some of it might be unintentional. It may be unintentional, but that's what's happening when you give bad advice, when you're giving advice that doesn't necessarily fit every situation, and the person does not have the ability to go out there and generate the right information and execute it on their own. So if you have somebody who's never done a business, don't know anything, they're nervous, they're scared, they're all timid, and they're looking for somebody to help them, and then the information that they're getting is not applicable to their situation, to their state. And then once they paid this person, they realize, okay, I can't keep paying you because what you're telling me is hogwash for me. Maybe not for your state, but for my state, it's worthless. So I can't pay, so why should I keep paying you? So you bounce away from them, but you don't have it in you yet as an entrepreneur to pursue and keep going and do what you need to do in order to let me put this in there. So that link that I just posted in there, y'all copy that, save it. So that's what the thing is. If they don't have the ability, now they're not able to make it. If they don't have the connections, they're not able to go out there and do what they need to do to grow their business. So only 3% or less making 100K, but yet so many people out here popping, locking, and moonwalking and all of that, talking about they're making all this money, got all their checks and all that kind of stuff. But then they're training you and they're mentoring you. So then the question is, what are they mentoring you in? And you know, I've been telling y'all to ask these questions. Ask them when somebody say, "Oh, I can be your mentor." Okay, what are you going to mentor me in? When you go and look for a mentor, what do you want them to mentor you in? Stop doing this little general thing of, I need a mentor, I need training, and just hoping that they will just tell you everything you need to know. You get what I'm saying? Right. You got to have the right connections with the right people. If you're connected with the wrong people, telling you to do the wrong things, that's what I've been trying to lead, the path I've been leading y'all down. Telling y'all, what is your character? Who are you as a person? Don't lose yourself trying to become this billionaire notary. And what they're saying in that video is that these same notaries are making the bulk of their monthly income off of selling courses, trinkets, journals, all of that. So for all of y'all who was talking smack to me and about what I was saying when I talked about the notary pyramid scheme, go talk to Ronnie from Notary Stars and tell him go jump on him about what he just put out, because he was the one who did that. Go to my IG, you'll see it come from Notary Stars, and he's basically letting you know that all of this six-figure stuff is a farce, because they're not making six figures with their notary stamp. They're out there selling you stuff, and then they're trying to get you to sell stuff, and then you're trying to get the next person to sell stuff. So if y'all got something to say, go say something to him. Guarantee you won't, but you think you can run up on me. And I'm just saying, because I've been telling y'all this forever, that this is the game. The game is get in the notary business, find the weak spots, come up with a product, sell it, make a bunch of money, don't do any closings, get you a bunch of notaries underneath you, make them do all the closings. If you do get with a signing company, backdoor the signing company, go straight to title. All of these tips, checks, and nuggets crap they're putting out there to y'all, and y'all falling into this. And I'm sorry, but nobody there, people are talking about it, people don't like it, but nobody won't come public and really call it out. So I was very happy that Ronnie from Notary Stars put that out, you know, because that is the truth of what's going on. That is really what's going on. And if y'all don't recognize the game, then that's on you to be a sucker. That really is on you. Being in with people who are 99% negative just to get 1% of something good out of them, if they have that. No. And then the only good information you get from being around them comes from them bringing somebody else in. They don't really have anything positive to say or productive to say or really instrumental to put into your life. And you only get something instrumental when they bring somebody else in who says what they won't say, who teaches what they won't teach. And that's the move now. So you're going to see people switching over and start training and dealing with subjects that they really don't want to do. So they're going to bring people in. That's where the pyramid part comes in at, y'all. So I've talked to y'all about this many times. Y'all keep complaining about the notary business is oversaturated. I'm going to explain this one more time. And it's not the last time I'm going to have to explain it. You have a person who's a notary trainer. That person who's a notary trainer trains 4 or 5 people. That notary trainer now got to get more people to keep training because they're like, hey, I made $5,000 this month training. They want to get more people. And then how do they get more people? They get more people by telling you, hey, I'll pay you through my affiliate link if you get people to sign up. And then you say, well, you know what? I could probably teach because I actually can teach better than them. Their stuff is old and outdated. Even if their stuff is current, they just don't know how to teach. And then you decide, I'm going to start my own teaching. Well, guess what? You need bodies. So your trainer is trying to keep people coming into the business so that they can have bodies to train. Now you got to get people into the notary business so you can have bodies to train. But guess what? 30% of the people who you train now want to be trainers, and they need more bodies. So you're constantly bragging and talking about how much money people are making or you're making just so you can get the bodies in and have somebody to teach so you never have to go out and do a loan closing. I'm just letting that sink in. Right. That is what's going on. That is what's going on. Now, the question is, are you going to still keep falling for it? What are you going to do in order? What up, True Light? The question is, what are you going to do in order to move your business forward? Because here's the thing. You can move your business forward on your own. Out of all the businesses I've ever been a part of, this is the only industry where people from day one are telling you to get a mentor just to learn how to stamp. From day one, they're telling you you need a mentor in order to learn how to stamp, in order to stamp a daggone piece of paper. And I'm sitting here like, okay, that doesn't really make sense to me. Now, granted, if you've never ran a business, from that perspective, yes. And that's really what they're talking about. I'm going to teach you how to be a business owner and run your notary business and make connections and this, that, and the other. Okay, cool. But again, you're not learning the aspects of being a notary. They won't teach you that. Now some of them are switching over to that. And if you think about it, why all of a sudden they switching over to it? Because they're running out of bodies for their main line of business, which is course pushing. And people are starting to realize these folk are just hood rich. They just pop locking in their own neighborhood, but they really ain't making no money because they spend more time now telling me to sign up for their course, telling me to buy this and buy that and giveaways for their course. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Let's see what we got going on. So that's what's going on. And it doesn't matter who the person is. If that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing. And again, I'm not against them trying to make money. But as I've always said, and in that video that I said, that 1%, and then I had to do a follow-up video because people got angry with me. They got angry with me because of that video, and I got to find that follow-up video and link it in there. But I did a follow-up video where people, I mean, they was upset and all of that. So hold on, let me see if I can find it. Up there it is. Cool. Yeah, I found that one quick. So that's, let me pull this up, go back into the live chat. All right, so this is oops. I'm trying to, okay. Follow up. All right. So that's the follow-up video to the 1%. And all I'm saying is open your eyes and pay attention to what the heck is going on. Okay? Let's see what's got going on. You know, and I'm not saying that people aren't making 100,000, but come on. Are you really saying that 50% of the notaries out there are making $100,000 a year? All of these people, and I mean, think about how many notary signing agents we have. We've all said what? A buttload have come in. A buttload have come into the business, and because of that, there's too many notaries. So if there's too many notaries, the fees are going down. That's what everybody's saying. Then how can we genuinely say that you got even 15% of the notary signing agents out here at 100K a year? And that statistic came from the NNA. So for those of you just getting in, if you go to my YouTube, you know what, matter of fact, bump it. I'm gonna play it again. Just so for those of you who are just getting in, so you can hear what we're talking about. All right. So I'm gonna play it again. While I'm playing it, hit the one button if you can hear it and everything. Hit the one button so if y'all can hear it. I'm gonna play the thing again. This comes from Notary Stars. This is what they put out on TikTok and they shared it on Instagram.
Why are there so many loan signing agents on TikTok talking about how they make six figures? Because they're offered up to 35% of the sale on the same course they took to turn around and then sell that same course to you. There is nothing wrong with affiliate marketing at all. But are they telling you they can make upwards of $200 each time they sell you a course? Let's say one of these agents brings in just 20 course sales per month after promoting a video for just $50. That's around $7,000. You don't have to do many loan signings to tip the scales into making six figures after that, right? The National Notary Association actually ran a real poll, and only about 3% or less of loan signing agents actually make six figures. It's okay if you want to make money. We all do. I know I do. But please, when you choose mentors, make sure they have your best interest at heart.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Okay? I don't know how else to say it. Okay? Okay. And True Light, if you've been following me, that's all I've been talking about, man. I've been telling, ma'am, diversify your business, figure out which direction you need to go in, understand your risk tolerance, all of this stuff that you get here on Griffin Notary Services YouTube channel. That's why I keep asking y'all, look at the videos. Those of y'all who know me, when you call me with questions, the first thing I'm going to ask you, did you look at my videos? I got a video about that somewhere out there. Did you look at my videos? I showed y'all how to search for it. In the search bar, just type in Griffin Notary and that topic. I don't understand what the word seal mean at the end of these signature lines. Type in Griffin Notary, SEAL, seal, and you will see a video that talks about that. What am I supposed to do all this signing agent insurance stuff? I don't know about this signing agent insurance. They keep telling me I need to get Griffin Notary Insurance. And there's a playlist called Notary Insurance that I have that got about 6 or 7, maybe a little bit more videos in there talking about notary insurance, and it deals with that signing agent insurance. Look at the videos, people. I'm telling you, stop looking for people to just tell you little tidbits of information so you don't have to go research it for yourself. That's how people are getting suckered. There are some good programs out there. I would tell you one of them is the NBB program with Bill Soroka. Now that's for people who are more, who consider advanced notaries, you're solid, and you're trying to take your business to the next level. Get with Laura Brewer. I don't get paid for this here. I'm just telling you straight up, there's no kickbacks I get. She teaches you state specific stuff. True Light, get with Laura Brewer, coachmelaura.com, because if you're talking about diversifying, that's where you can learn to diversify. She teaches that. Yes, I'm talking about E&O insurance and signing agent insurance. If you go to my playlist, I'm telling y'all, I got the videos out there. I know a lot of people like to look at the videos when I'm up here ranting and running off at the mouth and talking smack. But look at my videos. Look, and I'm not trying to be funny with this. If you're not getting any signings, you sort of got time to go look at my videos. I'm just being real with you. I mean, my time is down. You know, I'm busy trying to take care of stuff. I was trying to do some stuff for my friend Ebony. I had, you know, for the school stuff, and my schedule got real messed up the last couple of days. So I hadn't been able to go get the school supplies. So I, you know, cashed out her money, you know, for the school supplies that she's doing for the back to school stuff and everything. So Ebony, if you in here, and I can't remember, Ebony Lock 757 Sisters on Instagram. If you in here, Ebony, feel free to plug what you're doing. But there are ways of doing it. And see, here's the thing. Some of y'all have gut checks and y'all know, it's not so much that the person is being slick. It's not so much that the person is even purposefully trying to deceive you. They truly believe in what they're saying and what they're doing for where they're at. But the problem is they're trying to get y'all to do something. They're trying to push something out nationwide when it's not applicable nationwide. That's where the problem resides at. It's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I can teach you how to market your business. I can teach you this, that, and the other. But if what you're teaching is not applicable to everybody, you need to give disclaimers and say so, and don't take somebody's money in North Carolina who is not allowed to go beyond the title of the document. Let me tell you, pay for my scripts, buy my scripts on how to present the loan documents to somebody in a state that they can't. Let me teach you how to get title business to somebody in Georgia when they're in an attorney state. Let me teach you how to do loan closings in Maryland, but you don't tell them they need a tip license, title insurance producer license. You get what I'm saying? What's going on, Notary Doc? What's going on with you, lady? That's what I'm saying. This is the thing that you need to understand. If you're going to be any kind of trainer, educator, mentor, and I've said this, and there are people who do not like the fact that I'm saying this, and I don't care. But to some degree, with what we're doing, if you're going to be somebody that's trying to educate and help notaries out across the board, whether it's you or you have people who can do it, you need to make sure that people are aware of the limitations and the scope of what you're doing. That's why I say, like the NBB, Bill Soroka will tell you, this is not for beginners. The Notary Success System is for beginners to get you the foundation for what you need to do as a notary signing agent. That's the beginning. And once you get that solidified and you're making money and you're being consistent and you see that, yes, I can do this business and I'm ready to take it to the next level, that's when something like MBB comes in. But if you're trying to get into MBB and you want them to like show you what's a jurat and what's an acknowledgement and how to fill them out and all of that, that ain't what they doing. That's what I do. I found a lane that I can operate in. And a lot of the stuff that Bill teaches, can I teach it? Yeah, but there's no need for me to teach it when you have somebody of good quality who can. If I really was to get into it, I could probably maybe do a little bit of what Laura Brewer's doing, but you know, she got it. And I'm trying to, and am I trying to get to her level? Not so much to do what she's doing, but I'm just trying to get to the level of making sure I understand my notary laws. But by understanding the notary laws, you can get to a lower level, a Laura Brewer's level, and back and on to something. And it's not. And a lot of people hear Laura Brewer talk about the fact that she's a expert witness. And here's the problem that y'all don't understand. If you're an expert witness, that means you understand notary law and you followed notary law. So if you are somebody who can't go out here and make decisions for yourselves, you don't understand how to notarize a document or any of that, then how are you going to sit here talking about, I want to apply to be a notary expert witness when you don't even follow the laws yourself? When you're charging people money that you shouldn't be charging them in the general notary work realm, you're doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing out there. You're promoting stuff. You're all on Instagram and TikTok, capping it up, doing all that stuff. And I keep telling y'all, they got rules and regulations on that stuff that you need to stop. And you're doing all of this stuff and you're talking about, yeah, I'm gonna be an expert witness. Well, guess what? The prosecuting attorney or the defense, whoever, is going to sit there and do a deep dive in your behind and look to see what kind of person you are. Look at your Instagram posts, look at all of that stuff. Find out that for 7 months you didn't even have E&O insurance and was lying about it. All of this kind of stuff. And then you talking about you're an expert witness, find out that you've been overcharging people for general notary stuff. And you're talking about you can be an expert witness concerning your state's laws, and somebody's on trial for something that you're doing yourself, and you're gonna be an expert witness against them, saying yes, they did wrong. Come on, you done lost your mind, thinking you can really, really, really get away with that kind of stuff. That's why I said there's these notary pyramid schemes going on and these notary boulets trying to stop people from moving forward. Everything got to go through them. I'm telling y'all, there are folk out here that have decided to remake themselves. They've had failed businesses, or they're not making the money that they thought they could make in something over here. They come into our industry trying to make money so they can fund something else over there. You need to check these folk and investigate them thoroughly, so you're not getting taken advantage of. You know, There has to be transparency. Yes. I'm not saying you got to tell somebody how much you're making in your books and all of that, but if you know what you have is not going to work for somebody, then just be honest and tell them. But what it is, they want to make money from everybody in every state. And it's up to you. And they're going to tell you, if you question them, they're going to say, well, you're grown up, you're an adult, you should have figured that out. You should have, did more due diligence. I'm just here sharing information. I never said it was for your state. Okay, but you didn't say it wasn't. Well, that's up to you. You're the adult, you're the grown up. I can't babysit you. I'm giving you all the ingredients. I'm giving you all of the puzzle pieces. It's up to you to put it together. It's up to you to cook the meal. That's when you find out. That's when you find the truth of these people. When you question them back and like, hey, what you telling me is that's not even applicable in my state. Oh, well, you should have checked into that before you ever decided to pay me $2,000. That's the kind of mess that's going on. And get my pillow, put it behind my back so I can have something to lean on. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was leaning a little too far back. This is what I'm talking about. Now, real quick, somebody was asking about the E&O insurance. Here, simply put, if y'all go and look at the videos in my notary in my notary, but that too, but in the notary insurance playlist, there's a company called E.R. Monroe, and Roe without an E at the end. Look, great company. They have insurance. They have E&O insurance, but they also have this stuff called signing agent insurance. And the bottom line is, when you look at what they cover, it's items that you can easily mitigate about not putting the correct number. Hello. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And let me pull it up real quick. It's best if I pull it up. ER. It's best if I pull it up. And again, I'm not against this company or any of that. So I know somebody going to probably hit them up and be like, yeah, he don't like y'all and all that. No, I'm not against this company whatsoever. Goodness. Okay, here it is. Notaries. So here's the thing. This is what their signing agent insurance covers. And again, I did a video on this. If I can find the daggone stuff. All right, all right. So what they're saying here, if you're a signing agent, okay, hold on. Because the mobile view of their website is way different. Way different. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Here's this page. All right, so what they're saying is, with the signing agent insurance, the signing agent, meaning you're operating as a signing agent. Now, let me back up. When this subject first came up, I asked the question to a lot of people and nobody ever gave me an answer. They said, well, I need notaries, I need insurance before my signing agent duties. This is what they specifically told me. I need insurance for my signing agent duties. I said, what are your duties as a signing agent that's different from being a notary? No one could tell me. You get what I'm saying? Thank you. I don't. So I'm like, okay, so you're clamoring and hopping in everybody's Facebook group, hopping on my YouTube channel, blasting me and anybody who likes me, saying don't get the NNA insurance. NNA insurance ain't nothing. Don't get Byberg. Byberg insurance ain't about nothing. Okay, then what do we need to get? Well, you need to get signing agent insurance. Where do you get that from? I don't know. I can't find it. All it took was daggone less than 10 minutes, and I found where to get signing agent insurance. So that tells you these people don't even take the time out to research and investigate stuff that they say that they need. They don't even do it. So I never said I needed it. But within 10 minutes, and it's probably less, way less, I find the website that offers it. Google signing agent insurance companies. Bam, there it is. And what does it say? So signing agent insurance, their coverage, ER Monroe, MUNRO, ER Monroe.com, and I'll put the link in there in a second. It says their signing agent liability insurance covers for innocence, errors, and omissions, which is the typical errors and omissions. So you get the typical errors and omissions insurance. Then it says for incorrectly dating the right to rescission, missed initials or unnotarized signatures, unauthorized changes to documents, negligent on the signing agent to complete the documents in a timely manner, meaning it took you 18 hours or 5 hours or whatever to do the closing, and slow return of date-sensitive documents. What they're saying is that you have insurance with them that will protect you if you do any of those things, and somebody wants to sue you because of that. So the question becomes, how do I not do any of those things? Incorrect dating of the rescission, right? The rescission. The NNA has the best, in my opinion, the best rescission calendar out there. They have the best rescission calendar out there. I print it out every year. Matter of fact, most of the time I really don't print it. I just download it onto my phone. So I download it onto my phone. I can pull it up anytime I want to check the rescission dates. However, most notaries have told me they don't even get rescission, right to rescission that need to be corrected. Some have said they never had a right to rescission that needed to be corrected. So don't need insurance for that. Incorrect, missing initials or non-notarized signatures. Well, pay attention to what you're doing. Stop running your mouth. Stop worrying about trying to find a time where you can get them to give you a My Google page review. Stop trying to upsell them and market to them. And you'll have time to focus on what you're doing there at the daggone table. So if you do that, that's two things you don't need insurance for. Double check your work, triple check your work. And most of the time they'll ask you to go back and get the initial. So you scan it back, they look at it. Oh, hey, Fred, can you go back and get initial? Not a problem, I got it. The problem comes when they ask you to, hey, go get that stamp or go get that initial, and you say, no, I can't do it or I won't do it. Now you're holding me up. Now I got to sue you. But if that's not the kind of person you are, then why do you need insurance to protect you from something that you're not going to do? The third one is unauthorized changes to the documents. If the borrower is trying to make changes to the document, what do? What do? You go and you tell the title company or the signing company, Samuel is trying to change the document. I keep telling him he cannot line through stuff or make changes to it. Can y'all please have a talk with him? You don't let the signer make changes to the document because they're like, well, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that. I understand it, but I don't like these terms. Now I'll sign it. You cannot now if they have the document, they do it, that's one thing, but you can't send it back like that. You gotta let somebody know. The problem comes when you don't say anything. And that's where the problem comes in. You don't say anything or you make changes to the documents. I've heard people, I don't know why they do it, I don't do it, where they open the document up in the Adobe and then they go and they change. Yeah, for Virginia handling checks, that is not what we do. And then you go and see, that's not even something they cover. They don't even cover the fact that we're not allowed to handle checks. So that is, if I want to get insurance, I want insurance for that. That if I handle a closing check and I lose it or it gets lost between me and the other person, I got insurance to cover me. They don't even cover that. But the thing is, you don't go in there modifying the documents, adding the dates. They want the dates in the person's signature. Are there some companies that will put the date in there for the customer, like Rocket Mortgage and stuff? Yes. But if they don't do it, you don't add it. You don't, that's unauthorized change to the document where you're changing and putting the date for the customer so you can get through the signing quicker. That's what you're doing. And they're saying, don't do that. So you need insurance if you're going to be that kind of person. Negligence of the signing agent to complete the documents in a timely manner. If you're sitting there playing around, looking at their house, trying to get design ideas, all of that kind of stuff, and taking 5 hours, you're going to have some problems. And they're going to be like, yo, what the heck is going on here? We got to fund this thing. And you missed the ship deadline. Yeah, you need to be dealt with. But if you go in there, get the job done, you're fine. You take Notary Success System, you will know how to get in there and get those loan closings done in a timely manner and accurately, as long as you remember the stuff that you learned and execute it, and you will be fine. That's what I'm trying to help y'all to understand. And then slow return of date-sensitive documents. Why are you holding the documents? If you know you got time to drop the documents off, and all of a sudden, man is talking about, I want some Fruit Loops. And now you go to the store to try to get him some Fruit Loops, and the line is long. And you know, man gonna have a fit and tantrum. He done snatched your keys and done ran outside somewhere, and you got to get these Fruit Loops, and he done stole your keys and threw them somewhere and all of that. So the last three, I understand. As a new not signing agent, you could get caught up in somebody giving you bad advice on how to change the documents or modify so you can get through the signing a little quicker. Man, it's getting a little cold now. How you can get through it a little quicker and all of that. Yes, you can be slow because you're overthinking things and you haven't been trained properly. So you're doing a closing, you haven't been trained properly, and now you're like, oh God, I don't understand this notarial acknowledgement, this, that, and the other. Oh, I forgot to do the oath. Do you solemnly swear to somebody and maybe to me that if you have an affidavit that you're going to answer it correctly because of penalties of perjuries, you're going to be all crazy and they're going to be like, what the heck is wrong with it? Slow return of documents. You got the documents, your girl call you, your boy call you, yo, they at the club, swing on through just for a quick drink. You go to the club, got the documents with you. You don't want to leave them in the car, so you got the documents with you at the bar. Next thing you know, they up there dancing. And you like, oh yeah, that's my jam. You done left the documents with somebody's check in there. And some crackhead done rolled up in the club. And like, I used to be a notary. That look like loan documents. And now you in it. Now you in it. But if none of that is you, and again, I'm not saying don't get insurance from E.R. Monroe. What I'm saying is, don't sit up here badgering people saying, you got to get this insurance, and you don't even know what the heck you need the insurance for. You didn't even know that daggone E.R. Monroe existed until I told you. You couldn't tell me what your signing agent duties were that you need protection from. So how can you sit up here shouting from the rooftop, mountaintop, that somebody needs to, you don't need NNA insurance, you don't need merchant bonding insurance company, you don't need Bybert, because they trash, they know but good, and you can't even articulate what your signing agent duties are. I mean, I'm telling you what they're saying your signing agent duties are, that they're going to protect you from. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're going to be doing that. If you plan on missing that, and see, to be honest with you, a lot of times they don't have time to be trying to sue you. They just move on from you. That's why a lot of y'all not getting any orders anymore. Y'all like, well, nobody said they did anything wrong. No, they didn't. They not. They ain't got time to be telling you you did something wrong. You're a grown person. Okay, Timmy, here's what you did wrong on your 13th signing for us. On page 12 of the deed, you did not have the wife initial. You missed that. And on the affidavit for signatures, you did not stamp. Can you please go out and take care of that? Okay. Here's your report card. And see, everybody's all hyped up on that little report card stuff. Just do your daggone job. Learn it and do it, and you ain't got to worry about getting a report card. And if you make a mistake, just go on and make the correction. You get what I'm saying? Just make the correction. Just, okay, I made a mistake. And I give y'all transparency. I had a crazy situation yesterday. Things were so jacked up. I forgot to stamp a document. It was 11:45. It was 11:30 at night. And I'm replaying that whole situation with them. And all of a sudden, bam, I realized I didn't stamp the document. Oh, snap. I was getting ready to go to bed. I stopped what I was doing, pulled out an all-purpose acknowledgement, filled it out right then and there, stamped it, scanned it, uploaded it to the portal, told them what happened. Then today, went over to FedEx, paid $19 and some change to have it shipped there by 10:30 tomorrow morning. Nobody came back and said, oh man, you such a bad notary. Who's your E&O insurance guy? Once I figured it out, I hopped on it. Nobody said, they didn't even thank me for it. They didn't say, okay, thank you. They didn't even acknowledge that I even said it. And afterwards, I put the daggone, the FedEx tracking number in the order so that they can see, so that they can track it. And nobody came back and acknowledged that, okay, man, thank you. Good catch or nothing. So we can make mistakes. The issue becomes, what's going on, Jeff? The issue becomes when you don't want to fix it, when you are adamant that I can't fix it. And this is why when you are working a W-2 and doing this part-time, you really, really, really need to have your act together on how to notarize those documents, how to check them, bump all that marketing. Because once you market, now it's about execution. And if you can't execute, and then they come to you and say, look, we need this done by noon, and you got a 4-hour training session the next day, and they're calling you, you're like, why is my phone blowing up from the signing company? I already sent them back. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, you call, yeah, what's going on? I missed 5 stamps. I missed 7. Oh, okay. Well, I'm at work. I can't go to take care of that for you. I'm sorry. I can't leave my job for y'all. I know you paid me $200. Oh, you're gonna pay me more? You're gonna pay me to go back? No, I'm sorry. I can't do that for y'all. Now your butt's in trouble. I do not offer mentorship in the traditional way. AC and the family. If you want to be mentored, look at my videos. My videos is where it is at. Look at the videos. Watch the videos. That is where it's at. The information is in the videos. Because again, I will always ask this question, and I'm about to go ahead and bounce out of here so I can go pick up my wife. The question is this: what do you need mentoring in? If you look at my videos, okay, so then let me ask you this. After looking at my videos, what else do you need to be mentored in? What else do you need help in? And forget the word mentor for the moment. What do you just need help? Okay. Because a mentor, and if you know how I feel, if you looked at my video on mentorship, you know where I'm going with this. So what do you need help with that you are currently unable to do for yourself? That's what I would like to know. And let me do this, copy this link for y'all. Oops. While you put that in, confidence in your execution. Where do you live? What's city, state? I need to know that. And that's the link to E.R. Monroe. So confidence in your execution. Now, at this point, the question becomes, okay, then you need to come take my class. You need to take my class, notarysuccesssystem.com. I'm telling you, you need to take the class. I just dropped it in the chat. You need to take the class. You come take the class. I got training this weekend. Saturday, I'm booked. I got to take the thing down. So Saturday, I'm already booked. I just haven't updated the site. This whatever the Saturday is. What the Saturday? This is the 13th. But Sunday, I got 2 sessions. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. That's my lady there. So, NotarySuccessSystem.com. I'm telling you, you take the training. I don't know if Ada Greg is in this here in the chat. In here, Ada took the training. Everything you see on the site, you get. You come in there, you get it, and I'm telling you, you are going to be the better. I promise you, you are going to be the better. So I got Sunday at 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Okay. You also get me after you take the training. I give you free document reviews. So if you take the training, you get an order, then I work with you on that. And I've said this over and over again in my videos. That's what I'm saying. If you're looking at my videos, you've heard me say what the Notary Success System is about. If you've been watching my videos, then you've seen the testimonies of the people who have taken the training. So with seeing all of that, that's why I'm saying the mentorship is there. You know, it's through the video. So I'm showing you, people are telling you, I'm not telling these people what to say. They're telling you they are down with, they're like, yeah, this helped me out. This is it. So the question is, are you going to roll on up in there? If you do, I got you covered. I'm telling you, you're going to be the better for it. You are going to truly be the better for it. Hands down. But back to the main topic real quick to close out, because I wasn't even going to talk about the insurance thing. There are people out here who are hood rich notaries. And I'm not talking about from the urban ghetto type of stuff that y'all think in the videos of the rappers and stuff. I'm just talking about people who are faking in their own neighborhoods that they are pop locking and they rich and they just, they doing their thing and they just bam, they got you see them all the time with an umbrella in their hand. Why you got an umbrella? Because money just be falling all over me. Money all over me. And I don't want to get my hair messed up. I don't want to get my beard, man. I don't want all that gold dust in my beard. So I use my umbrella, man. I mean, that's what you got going on out here, y'all. You got folks, faking it till they make it. And that's the number one thing that I hear when people come up in here is they're faking it till they make it. Just fake it till you make it. And I'm sitting here like, you can't do that in this business. And then the question is, what are you faking? And what are you trying to make? What are you trying to accomplish? Because if you ask most of these people, they can't even give you $1 goal that they have per month. All they know is what they said that you can make $10,000. Do you need $10,000? I don't know. How much money do you need for your bills? Most people don't even know how much they need for their bills monthly. They don't. And see, let me end with this. In certain cases, when you apply for credit, they ask your sources of income, your job, part-time jobs, alimony, child support. They want to know, are you really making money off of your job, or are you hood rich from all of your baby daddy money? Come on now, y'all know what I'm talking about. They sit up there and you start applying for stuff. They want to know where your money. Oh yeah, I made $85,000 a year. Is that from your job, or does that come from your alimony, from death benefits, from this Social Security, disability? Where is this money coming from? And based on where that money is coming from, that helps them to determine whether or not you're a good source to loan money to. If you're getting money from some temporary stuff, they're like, okay, so really you only make $32,000, but the rest is coming from all of this stuff. You're not a good risk. That's just the truth of the matter. That's why they ask you the questions. How much of that money is from child support? How much is it from this? Do you get disability? Do you get SSI? I guess that's the same thing. I don't know, since I don't get it. Medicare, Medicaid, do you get whatever? Retirement. You know what I'm saying? Where is your money coming from? And is it a viable, constant source of money? So if you're getting money from retirement, from this, how, you're getting child support, but your kid is 2 weeks from being turned 18 and the child support cut off, nah, we ain't loaning you no money, because your child support about to run out. Your child support is about to run out. So now man about to go ahead on out there and do his thing. And we're not giving you no more money. No, we ain't loaning you a dime, because you won't have sufficient revenue coming in. So when you look at these notaries out here talking about, I can help you and I'm gonna take you to the next level, what level are they at? What is their monthly goal? And where is it coming from? Well, no, I have a $12,000 a month goal. Okay, is that from, how much of that is from you using your stamp? How much of it? How much do you make from that? Oh, only about 200 or 300. So that's why people who talk about, I only, when I hear people talk about, well, I only make, maybe, like 1 or 2 signings a month, I really tune you out. I mean, I respect that you're doing your thing, but you're not in my situation. So you have nothing to really offer me, because you don't need the money like I need the money. I need my stamp money. Okay, that's what, let's just call it what it is, stamp money. So guarantee you, yo, Q, I know you're looking at this. That's the shirt, stamp money. Why somebody gonna be like, ooh, and that's another thing. All these posers out here keep stealing everybody's idea. Y'all better cut that mess out, because we got something for you. I'm just telling you straight up. We got something for you. I just got something from my lawyer today. I'm about to go read it right now. Oh, well, when I get back from picking up the wife. But the thing is, I'm making money with my stamp. How much of the money that you're making comes from your stamp? If it ain't coming from your stamp and all your money is coming from you pumping and pimping me for some course money, and then once I take your course, which probably ain't about nothing, or it might be a little something, and then you're like, well, I got this next level, and then the next level, and then the next level, and then another. It's like, well, that's why I went on that rant doing the notary pyramid scheme, asking, when is enough training enough? When can I say I've done the training? Now let me get to work. Get me some daggone orders. Get me some business. That's what I want. And I am sick and tired of this nicey nice game that everybody's trying to play but nobody is helping anybody get any work. Get me a connection with the daggone signing company. And don't let it be based off of the fact that, well, if you take so-and-so's training, I'll give you work. Screw that. I took training. I know what the heck I'm doing. Give me the opportunity to prove myself. Well, if you took so-and-so's training, I would. Well, what is, and see, this is the question that you need to ask these signing companies that say that mess. What is it in that training that makes me a better notary signing agent than the person who didn't take it? Because if the person and persons y'all talking about all say they don't teach proper notarization, they don't teach anything with notarizations, then what did they teach me that made me so prized to you above everybody else? So Griff didn't take those people's training. I took Bill Soroka training. So right now, if there's a company out there, and here you got me with over 1,800 signings, and you got this new person, and they took these people's training, and I didn't, what makes me less of a notary signing agent than them? What makes them better than me? What makes them able to get the job done better than I can after 1,800? Why do I need to take somebody's training to prove to you that I know what I'm doing? And what is it that you want to know that I'm doing? What is it that you want to see me do? And is what you want me to do and execute as a signing agent for you even legal in my state? All of these are valid questions that need to be asked by everybody in this daggone industry. See, this attitude here, this is why I don't get no awards. I don't really get a whole lot of kudos, because I mean, I did get the one from the NNA, and I do appreciate that. But the bottom line is simply this. Everybody keeps saying that who you are and what you've done to this point as a notary signing agent isn't good enough, and that you need to do more. And I'm like, what is the more that I need to do in order to be sufficient that you can use me on a daily basis? Right. A lot of notaries don't have high signing counts, but if I don't have a high signing count, why don't you want to use me? Well, you didn't take so-and-so's training. Okay, well, you didn't even say that in your stuff. When I signed up, there's nothing on your site. There's nothing anywhere that says that. But what is it about their training that if I take it, that's going to make me the person that you need to use or you want to use? That's the answer that I want. And nobody is answering that. So you have all these people's trainings out here, and I'm not going to list them because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to pick at somebody, because I might forget somebody's name and all of that. But everybody's training that's out there, don't start typing people's names in there. Please do not. All these people's names out there, all these different trainings that you know and don't know. Because there's stuff out there that's going, what is it that you, Mr. or Miss Signing Company, need me to know in order for you to feel confident that I can go do this thing? And that's what I would love to have. I would love the signing companies to come on, even if they do have a different opinion. One company might be more concerned about you closing out orders in 30 minutes, like Notary Go. I mentioned them, Notary Go. 30 minutes after you get it, did you close out? Did you close out? Did you close out? I'm like, look, leave me alone. They reading. Well, so what? They reading. Did you close out? I mean, how am I going to close out and they read, and then I close out and then they decide not to sign? Did you close out? Did you close out? Did you close out? I mean, that's what you got. Then you got people who don't like what you put in your profile. Well, what do you want to see in my profile? Well, you grown. That's up to you. Okay, well, daggone, you're pinging me for something that I don't even know I'm being pinged for. Tell me what you want. That's what most people tell me when I'm talking to them. Each trainer resonates with different people. Correct. You're right, Jeff. You're right. But I'm not talking about the resonation that, okay, I connect with you and you connect with them. But what I'm talking about is the downright, what is it that I need to be taught in order for the person to hire me? It don't matter who. To me, okay. Right now, me and you resonate, Jeff. Me and you cool with each other. So if you are teaching me fingerprinting, I learned from Jeff how to do fingerprinting. The question is, why won't a company hire me? So if the company says, well, no, we don't like his training, what's wrong with his training versus the fingerprinting guru guy? Why I always forget my man's name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. So you know what I'm saying? Him and then the other lady that's on Facebook, starts with an S. Oh God, why am I drawing a blank on people's names tonight? But you got 3 fingerprinting people, and then you got Matthew who does it. And so I learned from you, but they say yours isn't good enough. What I learned from you because you resonate with me. Let's just say you resonate with me. But then we got Q or Caprinas here who resonates with, somebody else. Okay, what is it? What do that the fingerprinting people need to teach in order for the fingerprinting companies to select me? If that's a thing out there, what does the trainers need to teach? Bump all this resonating. Let's get on the same page. Everybody talking about resonating. Okay, cool. I like this person, you like that person, but are they teaching me and you the things we need so that this company can select us? So this company is saying, I'm gonna pick between these 2 people, I gotta pick one, or I'm gonna pick somebody to work with me, but I don't like his training. Well, why don't you like it? I like his training better. What about his training that you like? Is it because you resonate with the person, but they really not teaching anything? What is it? Let's get down to the nitty gritty, people. I mean, why is that so hard? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why is it so hard to just go ahead on and say, this is what we want as a company? We want a notary to know this. But the question then becomes, is what you want a notary to execute and do as a signing agent for your closings, is it legal within their state? Because the NNA says you follow the instructions that your contracting company gives you as long as they don't violate your state law. Same thing from BankServe. Read your agreement with BankServe. It tells you your state law takes precedence over any individual or entity desire. So if they tell you to backdate and you know you ain't supposed to backdate, if they tell you to explain docs and you know you can't explain docs, if they tell you to take a check and you know you can't take a check, you get what I'm saying? And then now I got a company that says, I don't want to mess with Griff because he won't do what we want. Well, what you want me to do is violation of my state law. Did you take time out to learn that? No. Okay, then why don't you learn and let me operate within the confines of my guideline? Because guess what? Unlike you, signing company or title company, I took an oath to uphold the Constitution of my state. So I'm under legal bounds to do that and to follow their rules and guidelines. Don't put me in a situation where I may not be able to do that. This is what I'm talking about. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. But nobody wants to operate, because to operate within that, to operate within the state guidelines for additional, the promises that some companies are making, oh, don't worry, the notary will make sure that they explain this, that, and the other. The notary will do this, the notary will share this, the notary, and you're throwing all of this stuff on notaries who don't even know how to notarize, and you're asking notaries to go out here and act like closing agents and settlement agents, and nobody's really teaching us how to do that. But it's still against our state laws. That's what I'm talking about, people. And then you got these hood rich people out here begging you, in some cases, with all of their little TikTok, FlickTok, KickTok, all of that stuff. Take my course, do this, that, and the other. Come over here with me. All of these little gimmicks and tips, tricks, and whatever else to get money out of your pocket. And none of the stuff they're teaching you, or a lot of it, is not applicable to where you're at, because they didn't take time out to learn notarial law and learn what they should. Okay, well, if you're coming from this state, we can't teach you this. If you're coming from that state, we can teach you that. That's what a trainer is supposed to do. I know some people are going to be mad at me. Whoo! So I got to go. My wife is ready for me to come pick her up. The notary law administrator, that's all you got to do. I mean, and again, I know people don't like this kind of conversation because we want to make it seem like everything in the notary world is just so peachy keen and there's nobody doing anything underhanded or whatever. You know, everybody has good intent. Don't stop anybody from trying to make their money. I'm not trying to stop you from making your money. I'm just saying don't screw me over while doing it. I mean, that's a valid request from a human being to another human being. Make your money, but don't take advantage of me in the process. If you know what you have to teach me is not worth anything for me because of my situation, if I'm in a wheelchair, I can't move, and you're trying to sell me a car that cannot be converted to wheelchair accessible. Well, man, I'm just trying to make the sale. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm just trying to make the sale, man. Come on, hook a brother up. Come on, man. Help one of your fellas out, man. You know, we go way back. We both from Oklahoma. Come on. All of that, you know, we both love the Gators. We both love the Bulldogs. We both love this football team. But okay, man, look, I need a wheelchair accessible vehicle or one that can be converted. But look, man, I'm telling you, Yugos are making it back. People are buying Yugos. You want a Yugo. I'm telling you, fuel efficient, everything. I don't want that. Okay, well, we got Teslas. Okay, can the Tesla be converted? Now, Elon Musk ain't converting nothing that he makes into a daggone wheelchair accessible. But, my bad, Elon, if you are, okay? We cool. But I need this here, which can be converted into wheelchair accessible. You're selling me something that I cannot use, that's not beneficial and profitable to me. And then when I buy the thing that can't work, the first thing you say, oh, well, man, look, you ain't have to buy that. I mean, come on, you know what you need. I mean, I'm just a salesman. I'm just trying to sell you something. You know what I'm saying, dog? Look, man, I'm just trying to put food on my family's table. And that's the crap that I keep hearing from everybody. Well, you know, Grip, they just trying to make money. You know, they just got to feel, you know, they just got to take care of their family. Well, don't screw me over trying to take care of your family. Is that what this business is about? We're going to take advantage of you in order to feed our family. I'm just letting you know. Come take my training and just know that as you take my training, I'm going to be feeding my family, but royally messing you over. Man, please. Nah, that ain't right. 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 And anybody can do it. And I'm talking about the whole notary industry, minus a few people. I'll be straight with you. But here's the problem. Even with the good companies that are doing the best they can to help people, you have people that will come out of that trying to steal their material or have stolen their material and try to replicate it or do it for cheap, and they don't have the same heart or knowledge base to even teach you anything. That's why you got to vet these people and make sure that they are who they say they are and hold their feet to the fire. And sometimes it's not always about, okay, we'll just give you your money back. A lot of times they want to just give you your money back. So in court, if you were to take them to court, did they give you your money back? Yeah, okay, case dismissed. But what they're doing is illegal and wrong and just immoral. They gave you your money back. There's no case here. You didn't lose anything. Case dismissed. Bam. That's why sometimes they give you your money back. You're like, wow, they're great. They gave me my money back. But you have no legal recourse against them for messing you over. All right, y'all. I'm out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Check out the replay. Look at it again. All that good stuff. But watch out for the hood rich people, hood rich notaries. If they ain't making 100K, look, I told you, John Maxwell said, leadership level. If somebody's the 8, the best they can do is take you to a 7. So if they're not already over $100,000 or more, then how can they take you there? And then if they are, the question is, what is it that you got to do to get there? And is what they're asking you to do and to get there, is that a part of who you are as a person? And if it is, okay, cool. If it's not, you probably better find a way and ask yourself, or really just say to yourself, I'm okay with not making money that way. Is there money in doing it the way they said? Yes, but that's not the way I want to make my money, and I'm okay with leaving that money on the table. And if you're okay with leaving that money on the table, you'll be the better person for it, and your family will respect you even the more. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace.